What is this like with your daughter? I mean, I'm sure you've spoken to her on the phone.
Well,
and,
she was here last week.
Was she here last week?
She
Okay.
sure was, yeah.
No,
No, we're excited about the game. We've circled this one on the calendar for a long time, and is it going to be uncomfortable? No. I mean, I'm working for West Virginia, and I'm going to try to beat Oklahoma State the best I can. And it's actually going to be a more fun environment or atmosphere for me because there's more at stake or more involved in the whole situation.
You spend that long there. I mean, it's home. I mean,
Right.
until you get at least used to being here and make as many friends and the like. So, what goes on inside? I don't want to say inside your head necessarily, but inside maybe your soul even, as far as.
Well, they're just another opponent to me. I mean, it's just the next team on the schedule. I know that's hardened to say, but it is. We need this win to become bowl eligible and to insert ourselves in the bowl, situation to see if we can reach a bowl game and then higher up in the pecking order in the bowl picks.
How about knowing though that the guy at the grocery store is suddenly rooting against you, and
Well,
then the guy that lived next door to you that you.
Well, there are times that guys at the grocery store rooted against me. I was there too, I'm sure, just like everywhere else.
It depends who they bet on.
Yeah, it depends on whether they're rooting for you or whether you're doing well or not doing well. So there's ups and downs to everything.
I know you mentioned on Saturday that things felt calmer up in the box, that kind of thing. Having a few days to kind of think it through and see what things you called. Can you give any more specifics on like what?
There's no emotion involved up there, and there's no distractions. It's just this is what I went into the game plan, the game with this game plan, and I was able to not get distracted by any of the emotion after a big play or after a good play or a bad play, and let the situation dictate what we had planned to call in those situations. And it was just easier. And it was like the first time in 23 years I was up in the box, and I wish I would have done it earlier because it really helped me concentrate. And I thought it was a great recommendation by Dana, and I'm glad it happened.
Wear your hat backwards up there?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Always have.
Always have.
You know what that means? It means hi to my mom.
Is that what, really? That's
the only reason I do it.
When did that start?
23 years ago.
Really? How'd it come about?
Just a way to let her know I was thinking about her.
Where were you when that happened?
Rice.
You where?
That was at Rice. That was my
Rice.
first
She was on
job.
TV 23 years ago?
Yeah.
Where was she in this?
when we played Texas.
Okay. What's he in?
And she's still in Florida?
Yeah, she was here last week too.
What type of improvement did you see out of the defense last week, and what do you hope to see this weekend?
Well, I thought we communicated better. I thought we flew around better than we had since the James Madison game. I mean, the emotion and the intensity and the energy that we played with, I think it was obvious watching. And what we need to do this week is continue to work on the little things that cost us the game. There were 5 plays in that game. If we would have made one of those 5 plays, it would have been a different outcome. And whether it was a busted coverage or a missed assignment or something, that's a lack of communication throughout the entire game. The games are won and lost by doing the little things right, the whole game. And I think our kids realize, wow, we played really, really good, except for these 5 plays, and that cost us. So now hopefully we'll have a prolonged consistency and concentration level.
Would we have, as media types or even fans, noticed what went wrong on those 5 plays, or were those just things that coaches
obviously
probably
the
would
90
know? I know we noticed the result.
The 94-yard one, you knew something.
Yeah.
I mean, that was obvious. And then, what was really encouraging was their first drive, the second possession, their first long drive that they scored. They were 3 for 4 on third, or they were 3 for 3 on third downs.
And
After that fact, they were 1 for 12.
0 for 9 the first of the half, I remember.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was phenomenal. I mean, we got better on third down. We played with emotion, but there were a certain amount of plays that if we just did, if a guy would keep his eyes on his guy and not look in the backfield, that it was that simple. Some of the problems that happened were the simplest of mistakes that are coached from day one. It's just a matter of being disciplined.
Yet there's still things that kids. I mean, when I say kids, I imagine there were younger kids that made those mistakes.
They were made, and that's something we got to clean up, and and we got to hold them accountable for it during practice, and let it carry over to the game.
What are the other challenges to stopping Oklahoma State's offense?
They have fast tempo. They have an unbelievable running game, and they're like the number 2 or 3 offense in the country. They create mismatch problems, leverage problems in the run game. I think their running back Joe Randall is a tremendous threat. Their quarterback situation, I don't know what's going to happen, but Coach Munkin does a great job, the offensive coordinator, with schooling whatever quarterback it is to get in the right plays, and they just run their offense so rhythmically and so precise that no matter who's in there, whether it's a third-team receiver or a third-team quarterback, they're all on the same page, and they're good at what they do.
Joe, how many guys did you use Saturday? I was counting like 19.
I think it was more. I think it was 21. I think
I wasn't sure about Nana and Ricky.
they played some.
Okay, so maybe it was 21 then. I think Dana had mentioned things about just guys who have played hard or played well in practice, and just going with the guys who more or less you could trust. And you played a number more against Kansas State. So those 2 weeks good, just to, I don't want to say thin out, but really identify who could do what. Relative to what you wanted to do.
You earn your playing time Monday through Friday, not on Saturday. And in order for you to earn playing time, you have to earn our trust during the week, and that goes for everybody.